How's it going, guys? Welcome back. Okay. Just gonna give us everybody about a minute or two to hop in the Bayou, and then we'll get started. But yeah, super glad to be back. Um, and yeah, so please, if you ever want to comment or anything in the chat, please comment in the chat. What up, Chewy? What up, 69? If y'all ever want to comment in the chat, and maybe I can get a link going later in the show, and then you can hop on and we can discuss some things, anything I talk about with the Pelicans or Top Shot or anything like that. But yeah, so we'll just give everybody about a minute to hop in when they can. I'm going to load up some beautiful Derek Queen stats while we're waiting. Yeah, man. So, how was everybody's Christmas? Was it good? Mine was fantastic because we went on a little winning streak with the Pelicans, but now that's over. As all good things come to an end, as we all know, which we will talk about in the show. So yeah, about another 30 seconds. We're at this little side studio. Man, this is just an office, dude. Yeah, it's just a little office we have in between. Like it's like living room, and then like I going in the hallway on the left. It's like this little office, and yeah, it's probably my favorite part about the house. It's just a really cool little weird side pocket of the house, but I enjoy it. Can do stuff like Down in the Bayou podcasts and by Derek Queen moments in here. It's like my little man cave, but it is tiny. But I love it, man. It's cool. It's got a nice little wooden desk. I can hang up all my jerseys there. Um, Chewy, what kind of setup you got going on, man? I see your pod sometimes and looks super cozy and comfy. Um, yeah, I see the corner of my family. Hey man, if your family's supporting it, which looks like they do, that's a win, man. Anytime my wife lets me talk about basketball, I'm a happy guy, which is all the time because, as you know, I am a absolute maniac with basketball. Sleep, eat, breathe it, and yeah, that's why I'm here doing this show. Okay. So, guys, let's go ahead and get started. Okay, guys, welcome to a new episode and live stream of Down in the Bayou. My name is Bayou Sniper, legendary Pelicans collector on the NFT platform and awesome collectible platform, NBA Top Shot. Um, and if you're not familiar with this show, let me give you a rundown about how it works. So the first segment, we usually talk about New Orleans Pelicans, what's been going on with them, players, schedule, teams, any drama, anything I really want to talk about, our awesome rookies. And then the second segment, I get into Top Shot strategy. As you know, in Top Shot, strategy is kind of my focus and how I collect. And then the third segment, yeah, just kind of chop it up with y'all. Maybe show you some new cards that I got recently, physical wise. And yeah, that's kind of what we got going on down here in the Bayou. And I just want to thank everybody for joining. The last show was really awesome. I enjoyed it. And I think this show is going to be even better because I got my sea legs under me. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Okay. Now, New Orleans Pelicans. The last episode, I was riding high, man. It's right before Christmas. We were on a 5-game winning streak, which has never happened in New Orleans Pelicans history this season, or last season, I think, to be honest, because we were dreadful last season. But this, yeah, we were cooking, man. In December, five-game winning streak. Derek Queen, top 3 rookie leaderboard. Zion back. Like, hey, I was feeling great. And then after the show, we went to Cleveland, and we got absolutely smacked by a good team. So I really wasn't that worried, you know. The Cavs are kind of a tough matchup for us in terms of like their 3-point shooting and size down low. But hey, Queen handled it really well despite the loss. As Pelicans fans and as a Pelican fan, super fan myself, and Derek Queen super fan. I was more than over the moon with his performance. Even though the team wasn't great, Zion played well, Queen played well, everybody else really struggled. But the thing that I took away from that Cavaliers game, um, right after or before Christmas, was that Derek Queen is starting to shoot threes now. And that was the only thing that people were like, "Oh, you know, he can't really shoot." Well, bullshit, brother. Derek Queen has good shot mechanics, and I saw it in summer league even. He shoots like cat. Whether that falls in year one consistently, not going to happen. Year two, year three, of course, man, his mechanics are really good. He has a wide base, quick release, and it's more of a push, kind of like Cat. And as you know, Cat is a self-proclaimed best shooting big man of all time. So yeah, he hit 2 threes out of 3 attempts in that Cleveland game, and as Pels fans, we were just over the moon about that because we're like, oh shit, like he's got it, man, like he can do it. Um, so yeah, even though the loss happened in Cleveland, we were riding high, and we had a homestand back to back against Phoenix Suns in New Orleans. Yeah, back to back games, um, and I figured, okay, if we just split one game in New Orleans against Phoenix, we're good. That's all we were kind of like asking for because as I looked at the schedule, I was like, okay, if we can get 10, get 10 wins like through January, like just 10 wins, we will be on pace to kind of creep in that play on 10th spot, which is exactly where we want to be, right? Um, First game against Phoenix was rough, man. It was rough. Trey had it going, but our Achilles heel, was the well-known basketball terrorist Jordan Poole himself. Um, had some great plays, and then just completely turned the ball over and jacked up incredibly bad shots. 3 minutes left in the fourth quarter, um, and lost the game against Phoenix in New Orleans. Kind of stung the first one, but like I said, we were just there to split this series, um, and we did our job, right? So like first one, not so good. Even DQ had a down night, 7 and 6, not his normal double double rookie self. Um, Trey had it going, but Zion coming off the bench, like he was struggling at the free throw line, and that's what killed us. I believe we went 18 for 38 on free throws, dude, at home against Phoenix, and that just completely killed us, man. 18 for 38 will kill anybody. But the game itself, entertaining wise, was top notch S tier, which you can say all you want about the New Orleans Pelicans and their brand of basketball, and the injuries and stuff like this. But one thing you cannot say is we are not entertaining. I argue, even if we're losing, we're a top 3 most entertaining teams in the league every year, because this is the way we play. It's just really explosive and fun, fast paced. Even if we have a bad record, those losses usually come in a very narrow margin. So if you're a league pass guy, man, watch us, dude. We're always excited, even if we're losing. That's kind of what I love about the Pelicans. They just, they, you know, they're like a bad narcotic, man. They just keep you coming back for more and more, um, even if it hurts. But nah, man, like lost that first game. It was super physical. Zion and Dylan Brooks are getting into it, which if you know Zion, like he's pretty even keeled, man. Like he does these monster dunks and everything, and his game is loud. But him himself he's really calm. Actually, he's really even keeled. Doesn't talk trash much. Just plays the game. Um, so he started, yapping at Dylan Brooks with 2 minutes left on the free throw line, and even DQ kind of pulled Zion away from Brooks. Like, hey, like we're good, man. Like we need you here to get us down the stretch. But unfortunately, we couldn't get it done the first game in New Orleans against Phoenix. Then we had them last night, so back to back in New Orleans. No one's leaving. Everybody's staying in the hotel. We sleep in our own beds. We come back, try to hit them in the mouth and play. So if you watched the game last night, There were some fireworks. That's why I put in the description on X about this episode, Pelicans versus Suns boxing match, because that's exactly what it was. Like I told you, even if we're not winning, we are a damn fun team to watch no matter what. Um, so yeah, the game started off pretty explosive. DQ struggled at the beginning, but started finding Trey through cutting. And Trey was going off, man. And it was pretty even all the way through. And then the third quarter, is where everything happened, good and bad for us. So DQ went absolutely nuts. Derek Queen had a regular Derek Queen third quarter, man. He just went crazy. He finished the game with, let me pull it up, 21 points, 11 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 block, 1 steal, 2 for 4 from 3-point, from beyond the arc. Like I was telling you, his mechanics are there. And he's starting to shoot it now, which is awesome. 5 for 6 from the free throw line. And his true shooting percentage 60%. 60%. Man, DQ was killing it for us, man. And with Con out, we'll talk about the rookie race in a second. With Con out, like Derek was already top 3 in the ladder. I think he goes to number 2 and he stays there until the end of the year. But yeah, like DQ was cooking. Zion off the bench was cooking inside. And then things started to get chippy between Brooks and Fears, which, as you know, Fears is not back down from his name, Zero Fears. And then Booker started going at people. Mark Williams started going at people. And then, as you know, Jose Alvarado, okay? Hold on. I got to take a sip of coffee for my boy, Jose. Jose Alvarado, Puerto Rican Bulldog, on the court. Our glue guy. Hopefully, he's a Pell for life, okay? And after what he did for us last night, he should be. Man, third quarter, okay? You can look it up on X. I reposted it on my X account at Horizon All Go, okay? So Mark Williams and Jose Alvarado got into a boxing match. I know what you're thinking. Mark Williams, wait, the guy that got his trade rescinded from the Lakers? Yeah, that guy. Okay, 7-foot Mark Williams, center, versus 6-foot Puerto Rican point guard Jose Alvarado. So yeah, it was just after like a score, and we inbound the ball, and then him and Mark kind of got tangled up, and they called a foul. I think there's someone passed the ball out of bounds, turnover. So the whistle blew, and Jose was going to go to the ref to complain, like, "Hey, like Mark is like, hold me, like what the hell?" And then Mark said something to Jose, and again, we don't know what it is, but there's certain things you don't say to a man. And I'm sure Mark Williams hit that button for Jose. Said it. Jose turned around. He said, man, screw whatever I got going on with the game. Mark, put your dukes up. Let's go. He went straight up to Mark Williams and kind of like, pushed them as NBA players do. It's like, oh, another push fight. No. When Jose wants to go down, he goes down, just like Najee, man. And Mark Williams kind of grabbed Jose, and then they got into a tussle, and Mark Williams threw a punch, man. And then Jose hit him with a right hook and connected right in the jaw, dude. Oh, like, even though we need Jose, we need you, brother. Dude, thank you for having some fight and some grit for this Pelicans team, because that's what these boys need, man. Like, show the rookies not to back down. DQ and Fears are already scrappy, like Jose, as Chewy said. Like, they're already scrappy. But, man, this team needs some of that. Like, you can't be the doormat of the league. Like you have to have some nuts, and you have to stand on your business. That's exactly what Jose did. 7 foot tall. I don't care how tall you are. Like, I'm going to connect a punch, and he did. He won that fight clearly. And also, if you watch that fight, man, Mark Williams has never fought a day in his life. This guy must be private school or something, because the way he was flailing, man, it was embarrassing, to be honest. Like, Jose would have won 2-piece comboed him, and it'd be over. As a 6-foot Puerto Rican dude, that's crazy. And then what was awesome, though, is that right after that fight, so they called double technicals on Jose and Mark. And then Jose already knew, like, okay, I'm out of the game. Man, he booked it, took off his jersey, went straight to the tunnel to find Mark in the back. I don't know what happened after that. I have no clue. But man, prayers up to Jose. Um, you brought the energy we need for the rest of the year, man. Like, don't back down, no matter how bad things get, no matter how dark times look. There's always room to fight and stand on what you believe in. And Jose did that. He stood up for his team. So as a Pelicans fan, like I really appreciated and loved that. But there's also a problem I have with that is that Jose Alvarado cannot be the guy that does this every time. You need your best player to be doing this. I'm not saying like Zion is to go out and start boxing people because that would be scary for everybody. What I'm saying is like Zion is the best player on the team. One could argue Trey Murphy, sure. One of these two guys. These two need to start really leading that charge of like we're not going to back down. Like they need to start getting scrappy too. It can't come from the sixth guy, the seventh, eighth guy on the bench. Even though that's who Jose is and we love him for it. If this team actually wants to accomplish what they need to accomplish, the best player on the team needs to have this grit and determination when it comes to standing up for the city, standing up for the guys. It can't come from Jose Alvarado. It has to come from Zion or it has to come from Trey Murphy. But I said it last episode. The future and present of the New Orleans Pelicans, it's not Zion. It's not Trey Murphy. Even though he's playing great, it's not Trey. The future face, current face of the franchise, New Orleans Pelicans, Derek Queen. He's clearly, even as a rookie, this is the worst he will be. He's already, he's better than Trey on 50% of nights. He's better than Zion on 70% of every night. Like, he's not only like the future, like you can see his potential of what he can be. We talked about that in the last show. He reminds me of Jokic mixed with rookie Chris Webber. Like this is who I see, right? And now he's hitting the three ball. Like, oh my God, like dude, NBA really better watch out. It's not just Bayou bias anymore. Like Derek Queen's real. And what I love about that is that he embraces the role of being the face of the franchise. Whereas Zion, for year after year, I love Z. I will always support Z, even when we eventually trade him, which will happen. I will support Z. I'll collect his moments on Top Shot. I'll buy his new jersey. Like, I love Z. He's a good guy. Amazing player when he plays. That's what I'm talking about. Zion never fully embraced being the face of the New Orleans Pelicans. He always, not loudly, not in your face, he always subtly tried to stray away from that, whether that be off-court stuff, being out, the way he handles situations, the way he talks. He is a number two. Like, he is not a number one alpha on the guy. He isn't. And I love Trey too. I want Trey Trey's the one I want to stay because Trey's skill set with Derek Queen, you'll always, like I said this on the last episode, if you trade Trey, he's the type of player that you will always be trying to look for to pair with Derek Queen for the rest of Queen's career. He's a long 3-and-D player who has self-creation shot ability and is an athletic jump out the gym for lobs, which is exactly what Queen needs. I mean, hell, every first 2 minutes of every game, it's a Queen lob, top of the key to Trey Murphy dunk. Every game. No one can stop it. So the chemistry, like, they need to stay. The problem with Zion, like I said, is that he's never really embraced being the guy in New Orleans. We've tried. The fans tried. The front office has tried. His teammates have tried. Like Zion, like, you're the face of the franchise, is the best player. But he doesn't want that. And that's okay. Like, that is okay. It's not an indictment on Zion's character or anything. It's not. Some people are just built for it, and some people are not. Derek Queen is built for it. Jeremiah Fears is built for it. Trey Murphy, he never asked to be the face of the franchise, though. Like, I think Trey knows what he is. All like fringe all-star caliber type player who can help a team. And I think he knows that, and he sees DQ's like superstar potential. And that's why you see Trey like really blossoming and playing harder this year. I think he sees that. I think he knows that Fears, Queen, and Trey, this is the core, right? And then going back to the face of the franchise thing, Queen clearly wants to be the face of the franchise. He has the personality for it. He embraces it. He takes responsibility, even in post-game interviews, which Zion ducks a lot of times. And I think as New Orleans Pelicans fans, we are ready for this push forward with Derek Queen being the face of the franchise. We're ready. We love Z. Wish him nothing but the best. Hope he has a healthy career. I hope he gets a ring somewhere else. But with the New Orleans Pelicans, it's just not it. Trey, we got to keep Trey around. We got to keep Trey around. He is a player that you will be looking for to pair with Derek Queen until the end of Queen's career. And Fears doesn't back down either. And he's the point guard that you need for a Queen type 2. He's uber athletic. That makes up for the lack of athleticism with Queen. So he touches paint. Queen like kind of operates in that rover role in the top of the key, gets everybody involved, and gets his own 20 every night. Like, man, you have the blueprint there. We talked about it last episode. The blueprint is Jokic and Murray. It's Sengun and Amon. Like, this is who you have. Queen and Fears are that. The path to success is really simple. It's really simple. Chewy says, no more House of Herb. Man, again, like, I'm a Pelicans fan. I love every single one of our guys. Like, as a faithful Kings fan, like, you love your guys. But when, like, you've been a fan long enough. You've been in the NBA long enough as a fan. Like, when the writing's on the wall, and when things just they need to go forward. And Herb is also in that category. Great defender, but he struggles from shooting from three. He overplays his role on offense. He wants to dribble with the ball. I don't know why we're doing that. He can help a contending team where there's clearly a face of the franchise role for someone else, and they have a history of winning, and Herb just fits in. That's what Herb needs to be successful. Like, if he went to Boston, like, holy shit. I don't want him to go to Lakers. Like, no one should want to play with LeBron. Sorry. Like, that's the guy I would never want to play with. Too much drama. But anyways, I digress. Herb needs to go somewhere else. For the betterment of him. He's 27, about to turn 28. He doesn't fit our timeline. Like, he's just buying time with us too. So Zion, Herb, DeJounte Murray. Like, I think we keep Jose for the culture. My boy Jordan Hawkins. Like, I think the writing's on the wall for him too. And he can definitely go somewhere and succeed, like in a system like Miami or a strong culture like Boston or Philly or whatever. Like half the roster, that's the problem, man, is like half the roster is in this, like, the fans see, okay, like, it's time. And then the other half of the roster is like, oh, that's our core. So it's almost like two camps, like, trying to fit together, but also battling each other at the same time. It's a really strange dynamic. And as I think someone said up here, he said let me see, the Pels future is bright. Oh yes, Paulie said that the Pels future is bright. That's true. That's why we're excited, and we're not like, the Grinch right now. Like, oh, like we're losing so much. Like, no, like, we see the potential in the New Orleans Pelicans. But we know in order to reach that potential, we know what has to happen. And we've just been waiting on it for so long. Like, Zion's got to go. Herb has to go. Jordan Poole definitely has to go. Like, he didn't have to unpack his bags, man, from Washington. We'll give him the next continental breakfast when we go to New York. He can have the free continental breakfast. Paulie can recommend Jordan Poole a good hotel. The Pelicans will pay for his continental breakfast, and then we'll never see him again. I'm cool with that. Jordan Poole, Yves Missi could be a good backup center for us, but I don't know, man. I'll circle back around to the roster problems. We need to get back to the Phoenix game. That was a really long tangent, but hey, it's down in the Bayou. It's my show. I do what I want to do. But let's go back to the Phoenix game. So third quarter, Jose Alvarado and Mark Williams get into a boxing match. It was awesome. And then down the stretch, we just couldn't defend Colin freaking Gillespie and Devin Booker. Again, Herb would have been nice there, but he's hurt, not available. But DQ finished with an amazing 21, 11, 3, and 1 and 1 on his birthday. 21 points for the 21-year-old rookie. Yeah, so now we're 8 and 25 on the season. We were out of the basement. We clawed our way out of the grungy, dirty Western Conference basement. We climbed our way out of it before Christmas, 5-game winning streak. Just for the Thunder and Nuggets and San Antonio to look at us and kick us back down the stairs into the Western Conference basement. Times are tough, but we have Derek Queen. So yeah, looking at the schedule ahead, we have New York Knicks. We have the New York Knicks tomorrow. Then we at New Orleans. So hopefully we win that. Chicago at Chicago versus Portland at home. At Miami, we have the Lakers at home. We have then we go on a road stretch, which the road stretch I'm actually cool with. Atlanta, Washington, and Orlando. So if you look at these, New York, Chicago, Portland, Miami, Los Angeles, Atlanta, Washington, Orlando, the next 8 games. Yeah, if you get five out of 8 wins here, I think you can get 6. Like I really think you can get 6 wins here. But it's the Pelicans, so we'll taper it back a little bit. 5 out of 8 wins in this next stretch I'm cool with it. Like, but six is where we should be. Like, this is a really bad stretch of teams. And you can get the job done, man. Like, and it has to happen. You're running out of time. Like you can get to the 10th seed. Like, it's very possible. It's very possible. Paulie says Pel's gonna win. New York Knicks gonna eat too much gumbo. But hey, as a Pelicans fan and as a big boy myself, I can't really talk too much about eating too much because, yeah, the joke writes itself there with the Pelicans. But yeah, I think Derek Queen versus Karl Anthony Towns is gonna be really fun, really fun. In Fears and Brunson, that's a really good matchup for Fears actually. Yeah, I think that game is gonna be really fun. Yeah, so yeah, we'll say a win, New York. Chicago, I'm actually kind of nervous about. Portland, W. Miami, I think it's a hard-fought W. Lakers, I think we get the W. Atlanta, hard-fought W. Washington, W. And then our last loss, I think, is Orlando because of the size. It's a rough matchup there. But yeah, let's go back, circle back. So we talked about the Pelicans and how they've been performing lately and the schedule. Now let's go back to the roster fit on the tangent I was on earlier about the fit and people need to go and some people need to stay. So Derek Queen, let's talk about him, man. Let's talk about him. Derek Queen is averaging 13.5 points a game. 13.5 points a game, 7 rebounds a game, and 4 assists a game. So 13.5, 7, and 4. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful for a big man. That is amazing. And like I said, Con Knipple, rest up, brother. Got hurt, rolled his ankle pretty bad. I think he'll be out for a while. And yeah, I think it's kind of a race between Coop and Derek. And as a Pelicans fan, I'm elated. I'm elated with that. He's playing about 26 minutes a game. I think that even bumps up further. It's about 28. I think he's right there with Zion and Trey probably soon. His defense is looking okay, like getting a steal and block a game. Yeah. Trey Murphy's having a good season. Zion's having an okay season. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, the stats and the talent's there. The problem is like the face of the franchise and leadership and all this other shit. Like, that's what I'm talking about. Like, and it's time for a new era. Like, I think DQ and Fears, along with how professional Trey is, I think that's going to change this whole franchise around. Like, the whole Zion dynamic, like, I love him, but man, it's got to go, dude. Like, we're never going to get this monkey off of our back if we don't just rip it off. Like, the proverbial monkey in our back where there's injuries with guys and people are saying we're cursed and all this stuff. Like, I think DQ completely changes who we are as a team, our culture, and our future. Um, he's that good. He is that good, and he's hitting the three ball. I have a cool little stat for all you nerds out there like me. So Derek Queen, over his last 5 games, has hit 5 out of 11 3-pointers. So he's shooting 45% from three. Amazing. Like, he's learning in season. He's learning his 3-point shot in the season, which is crazy. This summer is super important for that kid. If he bumps up to 18-8 and like 6 next year as a sophomore, like, look out, dude. And I love Fears, like, awesome kid. But yeah, injuries wise, Herb's out, and DeJounte's out. So actually, like, we're pretty healthy for the most part. We're just not getting the job done against the Suns, which, again, they're a tough team, man. Like, they've surprised me. Like, no matter how much he pissed me off these past two games, I like Phoenix Suns Dylan Brooks. Like, he's worked on his offensive game. It's showing. Like, he's a real threat, man. Yeah. So that is the New Orleans Pelicans. So, guys, thank you. That is the first segment of Down in the Bayou, where we talk about the New Orleans Pelicans and catch up on everything there with the rookie race, and Derek Queen. And then now let's go into the second segment, NBA Top Shot. Now, elephant in the room, we know that right now we're going through maintenance right now, and I fully support that. So the site's down, so I can't show you all anything on moment-wise. But yeah, better safe than sorry. Should be back soon. But yeah, so let's talk about it. Let's talk about Top Shot in the upcoming drop, January 14th. Top Shot tweeted out on January 14th is going to be the next big drop. We have Hollow Icon, we have MGLE, Hoop Vision, and the new rare set Marquee, which that art looks super cool. But I got to talk about MGLE. This is one of my favorite sets on all of Top Shot, and it's coming. It's a flagship. It's a staple, and only certain rookies are going to get that treatment. And guess who's going to get it? Derek Queen. Right here. DQ. He's going to get that MGLE treatment. Just like Cooper, I would suspect Harper, DJ, Khan. I think Dioman, I think he sneaks in there. Who else? We got? Chewy. I think Maxime Renaud, I say his name. I actually like him. I actually watched him a couple of games because I'm a big Russ fan. So I've been tuning in some Kings games. I think he might get it. Maybe. There's just too many big names on the Kings. So, but yeah, the rookies on MGLE are going to be quite the chase. And again, I'm holding firm on my number one position for Derek Queen. So hopefully I get that jersey serial airdrop to me, as well as number one players on the other player leaderboards that we've been stacking. Chewy, as I'm saying, man, like, everybody was like high on Neek Clifford, which, again, he has good role player potential, but Maxime, man, I really like his game. I think he has way more upside. I think as Kings fans, y'all know that. But yeah, he's been balling, man, and I like his attitude too. And my boy Russ has been killing it, man. He's been killing it. Hey, in Sacramento, y'all better be treating my guy Russ right, because the late, like, his Lakers stint was like one of the darkest periods of basketball for me. Like, not only because of like how he's performing, but like how people were treating him. Like, it really pissed me off as a Russ fan. Like, as y'all know, like, y'all may not know this, but like Russell Westbrook is like my favorite player of all time. Like, of all time. Just his attitude, he inspired me on and off the court. Like, I love Russ, dude. Like, he's amazing, and he deserves all the flowers he can get. He's still an amazing player, getting triple-double after triple-double. But the way the Lakers fan base and LeBron, freaking hate LeBron, dude. As a basketball player. just couldn't stand it. It was gross. And then he came to the Clippers bald, and then went to Denver bald even more, and now he's in Sacramento balling even more. Like it just shows you like be careful of the company you keep. And I think the Kings have a really really good loyal fan base, and they do treat Russ right. Just like in Denver, I was talking to Eddie Dunks. Shout out Eddie. Like last year, like again, I love Russ, and Russ was bringing it for it's been bringing it for the Denver Nuggets team, but the fan base really embraced Russ and loved him, and you could tell. So like, yeah, the Lakers, like, what were we all doing, man? Like, I get it, it wasn't a good fit, but like, it wasn't his fault, man. Like, you should look at your false king there. Um, yeah. So yeah, MGLE drop. There's gonna be some awesome rookies in there, including my guy Derek Queen. Um, and then Hollow Icon. This is where like I don't like I've been so focused on the rookies, like Hollow Icon and like these other sets. I really haven't been like paying much attention to in terms of like what I'm thinking about. But I imagine maybe Lori Markkinen, Luca, KD. Uh, what do you think? Like maybe like 5 or 10 players in that drop, like in terms of Hollow Icon, 7. I don't know. Like, yeah, Hollow Icon's cool. I usually collect my guys when they make it to Hollow Icon, try to get a special cereal. But this year, uh, my focus is elsewhere with the rookies. But Hoop Vision's cool for you common collectors out there. It's a really, 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 really cool set. I think one of the best common sets because I'm a big assist guy. Like I think passes are more entertaining to me than actual buckets. Like the process of getting there because I'm a nerd. Yeah, Hoop Vision's a really cool set. I think Marquee, the rare set's going to be awesome too. But the artwork this year is killing it. Top Shot always delivers on artwork. There's never a problem there. The product itself in Top Shot is just it's top notch. Like I would much rather own a cube of a player than a physical or digital still of an image. Like the product itself, like you can say what you want about other things, but the product itself of Top Shot is top notch. Like engineered and curated and implemented artwork style is like 10 out of 10. So just gotta get the other things right. We'll be cooking. But yeah, I love the MGLE art this year too. Like it's simple, it's clean. If you don't know what I'm talking about, pop over to Top Shot on X, scroll down and you'll find where they announced the drop. Yeah, so these 4 sets are coming out, and but I do have a question. So those of you in the chat, loyal Top Shot collectors. So let's look at the timeline really quickly. So we had rookie debut, as we know, in October, early November. Like that was a given. Then we have a new rookie rare set, Origins drop. Okay, we have a new Origin set, or a new rare set for rookies with Origins. That came out in December. So October, November, December. Then we go straight to MGLE. Whereas last year it was a mixed bag of everything, but typically freshman gems came before the MGLE rookies. Or they were challenger awards, but still it was like MGLE was just in my mind, it was after freshman gems. So now we've added a rare set, which I love. I love the Origins. So rookie debut, October, November. MGLE, we're getting in January for rookies. Now, freshman gems, where does that fit? Because rookie revelation last year and the years before that has always been in March. If I'm not mistaken, it's always March. Like rookie revelation is March month. So does that mean, let's put on our tinfoil hats for a second. So does that mean MGLE rookies wise, January 14th, do we get freshman gems February, rookie revelation March, season end April? In my mind, that's how it works. But some of y'all in the chat are definitely probably smarter than me. So if you have an opinion on that, drop it in the chat. I would love to see what you think the timeline is going to be for these rookie rares and legendaries to drop. Um, and the reason why I ask is because, like I told you, like I'm a big sucker for Top Shot strategy, and I want to talk strategy. And as I preached last episode, being number one on a rookies leaderboard is everything this year. It gets you so much stuff, and it is super powerful, especially if you hit on a rookie with the outside looking in, and then he breaks that glass into like the top 10. Like if you were number one on his leaderboard early, you're going to start seeing return in an amazing way. And that's what I'm doing with Queen. So I see people like Chewy's doing with Neat Clifford, and my boy Tetris with Hansen. Like if you're in early, like you're already ahead of the game. But for instance, if Chewy, let's just say Maxim Renal gets an MGLE. Okay, so let's just say he's probably not, but let's just say. So if Chewy was number one on his board, he gets airdropped the jersey cereal for free. Airdrops. If he's number one, airdrop the jersey cereal of Maxim. Boom. And if he stays number one through freshman gems and he gets a freshman gems, Chewy also gets airdropped the jersey cereal of him. Then if he stays number one even further on Rookie Revelation, when that drop hits, he gets the jersey cereal of that as well. So that's what I'm saying. Like, if you're number one all the way through, like, look at these rewards, man. Like, for Derek Queen, I've already gotten the Origins, and I'm hopefully going to get the MGLE. And I'm going to keep working and trying to get the freshman gem and Rookie Revelation. What is it? Chewy says, one thing about the leaderboards, though, is not earning TSS in the special cereal parallels. Oh, yeah. Yeah. But that's why, like, every single special cereal I own of like Derek Queen, for instance, I make sure to do it on the marketplace, right? So like, yeah, you get your jersey, like for instance, perfect example. So I got the jersey cereal airdrop to me for Derek Queen Origins for being number one on his leaderboard. But the money I would have used to get that, I then waited patiently for the number one to be pulled, and I just bought that to get the TSS increase. And if you're stacking the Origins moment already, once you make that purchase, everything else goes up. And again, it'll go down because people, if it's a hot rookie, they'll buy. But you already have your stack. So you're kind of safe if you have a stack, because even if someone buys a special cereal, your stats ASP goes up too. But yeah, I do agree. Like that's something Top Shot needs to look at. Like, let's say I get airdropped a jersey cereal, I think that it should be an automatic, let's say 5 times. Automatic 5 times TSS if I lock it from ASP. I think that's a no-brainer to me, because you're right. Like, I would be even further if, that special cereal that I got airdropped would have had inflated TSS to begin with. But I'm sure that's something that maybe they've heard and are looking at, because I'm a big special cereal guy myself. And I totally agree with that. I think that would change the game tremendously, and even encourage more collectors, premium collectors who want to get the special cereals. But yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. This timeline like is kind of messing with me a little bit, because I'm trying to like plan and like really, really strategize to put all of my energy and all of my effort into Dairy Queen moments. So yeah, I mean, if you look at my account, like, I think Derek Queen dominates it. It's like 68% of my account is Derek Queen, which again, I'm a small collector. I only have 423 moments, 424 moments. So I'm a small fish, I don't really mass collect everything. Like, I'm not like a whale. I just have a guy, and that's what I do. And I'm a big special cereal guy. So if I can get the best of that version, that's what I do. I'd rather have the number one over 10 random cereals. That's just me. But different collectors have different styles, and I love that about Top Shot. Like the whales who collect every set good for you, man. That's really cool. Uh, the guys who are on a budget and they would rather collect common sets and commons of their guys and like parallels, like that's really cool too. I love seeing that. I think that's what the beauty about Top Shot is like there's so many avenues for you to collect, right? But these leaderboards are like I've always like ever since I joined Top Shot, leaderboards have always been a thing for me. Like it just always appealed to me. Like I want to be the best. I want to be the number one. I want to be the best. Maybe that's the basketball player in me. I don't know. I just or the coach. I have to compete. That's just who I am. But yeah, MGLE and them, like I can't wait for that January 14th drop. It's going to be fantastic. Fantastic. In the chat, is anybody else collecting any rookies? Are you trying to get number one on the leaderboard on anybody? And it could be an outside looking in guy. Because I think Cooper is going to be tough to crack number one. I think Dylan Harper is going to be tough to crack. Khan's going to be tough to crack. And I'm trying to make it hard for Derek Queen. I'm trying, man. But is there any other rookies that y'all are looking at? Because do we have any Nets fans in the building? Because I'm a big Dielman guy, as I mentioned before, but I really like one of their other rookies, which never gets mentioned. Nolan Traore from France. Man, he reminds me of like Patty Mills, Tony Parker remix. Like he's just not getting playing time. And now he's starting to because he's been killing it in the G League. You like Wolf? I like Wolf too. Yeah, I think he's a poor man's version of DQ. But hey, poor man's version of DQ is good. Yeah, you should be a Wolf collector, man. You should be number one on there. Why not? Get in there, dude. Get your Jose Alvarado spirit and go scrap with some people in there. But yeah, Nolan Traore, he's number 88 for the Nets. He's a guard, small but fast, physical, can shoot the three, loves to pass. Yeah, I see Nolan actually have a bright future. He's only 19. That's a guy that not a lot of people are collecting right now. So if you want to jump in on Nolan, like I may fight you for it, but go for it, dude. Who else? Like Maxim from the Kings, the tall guy, number 42. He's also from France, I think. Right, Chewy? Is he from France? I think he is. Yeah, I see some AK-47 in his game. So will he be AK-47? Probably not. Maybe. He has some passing upside too. That's the guy you can get. Yeah. So I guess Maxime is not a partnered player. But hey, that's the name of the game. You look at Topps, you look at Panini, you look at all these other stuff. Like if a player partners with them, they can sign. Like for instance, Luca is not partnered with Topps, so like there's no autos, there's nothing there. Same thing with here. So yeah, I wish Spears also had an autograph. He doesn't. I wish Dielman has an autograph. He doesn't. But Queen does. Queen is partnered. Let's go. Speaking of autos, they need to do a better job with the auto pin messages because just like the pin message. Man, you should go get Derek Queen's autograph. It's the best. I guess they don't teach cursive in school anymore. I mean, I'm 31, so I'm not young. I'm not old. I'm not super old. I'm like in the middle. So like 31. But I learned cursive when I was a kid in Texas. That's where I'm from. And yeah, man, I can write cursive, but all these kids like nowadays, like you can see, like, dude, Ben Saraf is hilarious, dude. It's just Ben. It's so funny. But yeah, DQ auto messages. Yeah, like he does try. That's what I love about Derek Queen. It's like the Derek is like he's like a kid, Derek. And then when he does the Queen, the two E's are cursive. I was like, all right, man, you got a little bit there. I like VJ's autograph. I think actually Malawach, Cayman Malawach's autograph is the best. It's really cool. It's like very Jokic like. Hold on, Paulie said something I missed. Knicks fans capped on leaderboard because of Willis Reed, meant to only 11. Oof. Yeah, dude. That's the best part, and Chewy can attest to this. That's the best part about being a Pelicans fan or a Kings fan is that we don't have anybody that they're gonna mint 101s for besides rookies. So like we're good, dude. Like our bottleneck for the Pelicans, JJ Redick. That's our bottleneck, man. Whereas like Celtics collectors, Lakers collectors, Knicks collectors, like Good luck, dude. Like y'all have some heat to try to get, and it's crazy. Especially, I cannot imagine being a Lakers fan, dude. Like one, I would never be. They're too mainstream for me. Was it, I'm switching to the Pels next season. No, no, no. Do not come my territory, man. Paulie, you are a whale, dude. I'm scared. I am terrified. Nah, we would love to have you, dude. There's not many of us. I swear to God, like I can ask y'all, like, am I the only Pelicans collector on Top Shot? I swear to God, I am. No one talks about the Pelicans on X, on Discord, like I swear to God, I'm the only Pelicans fan to exist on this platform, which I'm cool with. It's a little lonely though. Like it's a little lonely. So all your Pelicans content has to come from me, which I'm sorry. I'm not the hero that you want. I'm the hero that you deserve. I'm sorry. But my wife back there baking cookies, but she actually is a Thunder fan. So she was way happier than me last year. My wife is a big Thunder fan. Her favorite player is Isaiah Joe. She's a big Joe fan, which I love Joe, man. I wish Joe could come to the Pels. But hopefully the Nuggets spoil my wife's celebrations in June. That's what I hope. Or the Pistons. Noah's one of my favorite towns besides, yeah, dude. New Orleans is so sick, dude. Like the people. What about Manny? I mean, yeah, like that's what I'm saying. Like we all know Manny and Orange Monarch. They're the team captains, but like, where are they? Like, if, for instance, if you're in the New Orleans Pelicans like Discord, go there right now. Look at the messages. That's from like three people. Me, '08 market crash, and maybe Woo. Like, there's like three or four of us. Like, team captains aren't in there. They don't talk. Like, they don't. I don't think they collect because I've tried to interact with them and I don't really like. They're nice. Like, they do message back like eventually, but it's like they're just not like engaged. Which again, it's not their fault. Like, life happens, right? Or they may be soured on how the team captains thing went. Like, totally get that. Like, and again, that was before my time. I joined Top Shot in 2023. I'm new-ish. Like my account says 2029. That's just because I created an account. I didn't do anything with it. I started collecting in 2023. Like I'm very new. So like any drama with like team captains or like anything before that, I have no clue about. So I'm not going to speak on that. Amazon on Prime, yeah. So he's one that actually last year was active, and like me and him developed a pretty good relationship. He almost got me tickets to a game. I love Amazon Prime, great guy, but he hasn't. Again, like this year, nothing. Like it's just yeah, it's just I feel kind of lonely in the Pelican space, which I'm cool with. Like collecting wise, it's good for me. But in terms of like community wise, I feel like I'm just talking to myself. I'm like, hey, Derek Queen's the rookie of the year. Yeah, I know, dude. Derek Queen should be the rookie of the year. Hey, good chat. Good chat. That's literally every day for me. So like, oh yeah, guys, if you haven't joined the CNC Discord, Paulie is doing an Amazon gift card giveaway for this live stream and episode. So if you want a gift card, hop in that Discord and get you something nice. Get you something nice. Well, you and I can bring the NBA basement together and work out. Yeah, dude, me and Chewy are gonna get so ripped. Me and Chewy are gonna get so ripped this summer in that Western Conference basement, and the Kings and the Pelicans will be Western Conference Finals participants in 2037. You heard it here first. Okay, the Pels and Kings, we are on the way up, and no one is stopping us. Besides the Spurs and the Thunder, and however long Jokic wants to play, and the Pistons. Okay, but listen, I really do think that the Pelicans' future is super bright with DQ and Fears and Trey. We talked about that. Like, I do like what the Kings have got going on in terms of Maxime, but like the vets, like what are we gonna do there? Like, and that's why I'm not really tripping over like what's happening right now with the Pelicans because, dude, the Spurs and Thunder are gonna run the West for so long, like 5 years, 7 years. Let's say six. 6 years. Spurs Thunder, Western Conference Final, Western Conference Final, Western Conference Final, or like Jokic will sneak in there sometimes. But like that's what I'm saying. Like, be patient. Don't rush the rebuild. DQ is generational. I really think he is. Fears and Trey work with him. They fit the timeline. Build around him. Get into the playoffs, brick by brick, and eventually maybe DQ gets a championship and first Pelicans championship in history. And we celebrate on Bourbon Street. And me, Polly, and Chewy are ripped, and we're on Bourbon Street drinking tequila. That's what I hope for my future and the Pelicans' future. Oh, dog's trying to make an appearance. Yeah, man, I'm excited. I'm excited for the Pelicans, even though we're in a rough stretch right now. Now I want to show y'all. Oh, Brandy, sorry, my dog's making an appearance. There, she got a Christmas sweater on. Everybody say hello to Brownie. Also, loyal Pelicans fan here. So let me show y'all some pools that I got. From a Topps Chrome. So I'm going to show you all my best cards. I'm not a physical card collector at all. I started doing this like 3 weeks ago. I just picked up some boxes, and this is what I got, my favorites. Y'all are going to laugh about some things that I put in hard cases because I don't know anything about physical. I know nothing about it. I'm just a Top Shot boy. So, yeah, I just want to kind of show off my probably not very expensive pools that I'm really excited about. So let's start with my guy, Derek Queen. Derek Queen got a nice X-Fractor, I think is what it's called. Topps Chrome. It's pretty sick there. Then I did a holiday box, and I got a blue holiday glitter DQ. It's holographic. 8-bit Ballers DQ. Heck yeah, baby. Y'all are gonna laugh. And I hard cased just a regular Dairy Queen. So that's my DQ collection and physical. My Top Shot collection kills this, but yeah, that's pretty cool. So start. Now let's get into Cooper Flag. I actually did get some Coopers, believe it or not. I did. And I think I'm actually pretty lucky. 3 boxes. So 3 boxes. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Cooper Flags in 3 boxes. Now, none of them are crazy expensive or autographs or anything, but they're cool. So I got Ball of Duty, Cooper Flag, Holiday Silver Glitter, Cooper Flag, Power Players Cooper Flag, 8-bit Ballers Cooper Flag, this cool image variation of Topps Chrome Cooper Flag. Hey, if y'all know if these are worth anything, please let me know. I have no clue about this stuff. They just look cool, and I know Rookie and Queen are good, so I keep them. And the last 2, it's just a base Cooper and a holiday variation of Cooper in the holiday box. That's my Cooper Flag stuff. Now, let's get into, I guess I looked it online. I guess this is my biggest pool. I guess it's a numbered card. It's purple. It's to 75. I got it in a Topps Chrome pack. It's 41 out of 75. Purple Go Time. Jimmy Butler. That was the first pack I opened from Topps Chrome, and it was in there. Sleek Finishers. Yegor Diome. Now let's get into Dylan Harper. I got 2 really cool Dylan Harper cards. And this one's my favorite, Serenity. It's holographic. Serenity Dylan. Generation Now Dylan. And then he's playing right now. I can't wait to catch the game after this episode. My guy, my rookie last year, met him at Summer League. Awesome dude. Got his autograph. Mr. Keyshawn George. Holographic. Or it's not holographic. It's like it's like glittery. I don't know what you call that in the physical world. Clutch City VJ. Silver Glitter Holiday Jeremiah Fierce. I think this is called Ray Wave, if I believe. Ray Wave. Blue Ray Wave? I don't know. Ray Wave? It's not numbered, but it's holographic. It's Ray Wave. Jace Richardson. Any Magic fans out there? It is Ray Wave. It's hard to see. You can see that. Oh, I was just talking about him. Nolan Traore. He's cool. I like him a lot. And then to cap it off, Kasparas Jakachonis Destiny. Okay. This is my physical collection, my favorites of my physical. So, yeah, guys, thank y'all so much for joining Down in the Bayou podcast. This is my second time going live with CNC. I plan on doing it more if y'all like it. If not, I'll just go back to my home channel and just talk to myself again. That's fine. But if y'all like this, give it a like, share it. Get in the CNC Discord for the Amazon card giveaway. I will see y'all next time. Thank y'all so much for joining Down the Bayou. I am Bayou Sniper. Until next time. Also, Derek Queen, Rookie of the Year. Kings Pelicans Finals 2037. Western Conference Finals. See y'all later.